Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year to all of you. I wish you all the very best for 2018. So today's video is going to be a one brand tutorial. I've got so much e.l.f. stuff that I thought I would use them all to do a full face of makeup. The only thing that I don't have is a foundation. I did buy the tinted moisturizer, but the colour is so off that I actually gave that away. So let me get started. I'm going to start by using this HD Mattifying Balm, and this is supposed to help minimize pores. I don't really have oily skin, I actually have dry skin, but my T-zone can get quite oily and I do have visible pores around my nose. It's got a really waxy, silicone-y sort of feel to it, which is probably why it's good for filling in pores. It's actually made a difference. It's actually reduced the pores around my nose, which is fantastic. So some of this stuff I haven't used before, some of this is quite new. What I have used, I will let you know what I think about it, and I will let you know what my first impressions are of products that I haven't used. I don't really like first impressions because the wear and stuff may change, but I'll let you know what I think. I'm now going to just colour correct the dark parts of my face, and I've got this colour correcting stick. So that's what it looks like. It's actually got a really good orange colour to it. I do like this tone of orange for correcting my dark circles. So I'm just going to go straight with the pen, with the crayon, under my eyes, which is where I am darkest. Put some around my mouth. That's blending out really nicely actually. It's a little bit waxy, but it should last pretty well. And I do like the tone of orange. Oh, and I forgot to add, all the brushes that I'm going to use will be from e.l.f. as well. This is actually a brush holder that I bought from e.l.f. years and years ago, and I still use it and I love it. So, those are my brushes, and I've got a couple more here. So I'm going to do my foundation next, and I'm going to use the this foundation blurring brush. I absolutely love e.l.f. brushes. I think they're fantastic. The Studio line especially. For foundation, I'm just going to use NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. It is going to be all drugstore. I haven't used this brush before, by the way. Most of the other ones I have. In fact, all of the other ones I have. So it's actually applying the foundation really, really well. It's blending it out easily, it's not streaking. It is absorbing a little bit of the product, but it's not too bad. Then for concealer, I'm using this Complete Coverage Concealer Palette, and this is in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to take a mixture of the first shade and the last one. And let's just see how this works. It is really, really waxy, like really creamy. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't really like this product because it's a bit too creamy and not enough coverage. Even though it does say complete coverage, but it's not really giving me the coverage that I need. And this sort of a concealer will 100% crease on me. Okay, so that's definitely creasing like crazy, and actually it's now making the orange come through even more. So I'm going to go over this with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm just going to use my foundation brush and just go over that area. Then with a small tapered brush, again by e.l.f., I am going to set my under eyes with some high definition powder. It's a translucent powder by e.l.f. And I'm just going to set my under eye. I've used this setting powder for a long time now, and it's pretty good. I still prefer my RCMA no colour powder. I think with this much, if you put too much, it can look ashy. You've got to go in with quite a light hand. And if I apply this with a beauty sponge, a damp beauty blender or anything like that, it will definitely look cakey. It will look, not cakey, sorry, it would look grey under my eyes, and it can cause flashback. But when I apply it sparingly with a brush, it's actually pretty good. It does set my makeup really well. So I've got a few bronzers here. I've got the cream contouring blush and bronzer. I don't know what shade this is. It doesn't really say on the palette, on the compact. But that's what it looks like. And then I've got a powder version. The pink is quite bright, it's quite a bright baby pink, and a very orange bronzer. But I do like this, actually does look good on my skin. And then I've got their warm and cool bronzers. One's got a little bit more gold shimmer to it and one's matte. Cool bronzer's completely matte. And the warm bronzer, it's got film on it, has a bit of shimmer to it. I'm actually going to go in with the duo. I'm going to go in with the bronzer, and I'm going to use a complexion brush by e.l.f. again. And I'm just going to bronze up my skin. And this bronzer is really, really pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And they're quite long lasting on the skin as well. They don't really fade too easily. For blush, I've got both of their quads, the light and the dark. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. That's the light one. I think I'm going to use the dark one, and I'm going to use that peachy shade there. And I'm going to use the same complexion brush. Like one tap, and that's how pigmented it is. Just going to tap off, shake off the excess, and just go onto the apples of my cheek and push it back. This is one of my favourite brushes of all time. It is so soft, and I find it such a multifunctional brush. I love the shape of it. So for highlighter, I'm going to use this shimmer highlighting powder in the shade Sunset Glow. Now this definitely applies better than its swatches. There's some reviews online that say it's similar to the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I don't really think it is. This is a lot more powdery. It's not as creamy, not as buttery as the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. And it definitely doesn't swatch very nicely. So I've taken quite a lot of product, and I can almost blend it away to nothing. That's how it swatches, but actually applies pretty decently. I'm going to use the e.l.f. highlighting brush, and I absolutely love this brush. And I'm just going to go on the tops of my cheekbones. You can see it applies so nicely on the cheek, but it doesn't swatch very well. So I'm just taking this above my brows, and same thing on the other side. And this is not shimmery at all, it's just, it's not glittery, sorry, it's got a nice shimmer to it, but it's not got chunks of glitter. I don't like glitter on my face. Now, I don't have any eyeshadow palettes by e.l.f. at the moment. I had loads before and I absolutely did not like any of them. I had the, there's a big, I think it was, I don't know how many eyeshadows comes in it, probably 108 or something like that, or maybe I'm making that up. I got it such a long time ago. I got a 6-pan palette as well some time ago. They had the triangular 4-pan palettes, which are just horrible, and the duos as well. I think I had a shade in Mocha if I'm not mistaken, but they're not pigmented at all. They were really powdery and they were so bad that I actually gave all of my eyeshadows away. So all I've left with, and I don't think they do these anymore, but these are the pigments. They're the mineral eyeshadow, and I've got 2 left. I've got caffeinated and golden. I had about 6 or 7 of these, and I've just decided to keep these 2. So I'm going to use a little bit of these, but I do have this beautifully bare smooth matte eyeshadow. This is a liquid eyeshadow. It's almost like a base. I'm just going to go directly in with the doe foot, and I don't know how quickly this dries. I've not used it before, so I'm just going to apply one eye at a time. I've got an angled contour brush by e.l.f. and I'm just going to use that to blend this in. This is in the shade Nude Linen, and it's like a pinkish nude. It still feels a bit tacky, so it's not completely set yet. Unless it remains tacky, I'm not sure. Okay, so if I dab the product in, it's actually looking really nice. Rather than swiping it around and blending it around, if I just pat it in, it's actually applying really nicely and it's not shearing out. Okay, so that's set completely. It feels almost like a powder now. I do really like that. I really, really like that. This is the light quad. I'm just going to go in with a blending brush. And this is from the Professional Light. This is the Professional blending eye brush. I'm just going to take some of this eyeshadow, this blush, just the neutral brown. I'm just going to run that into my crease. I'm going to go in with the bronzer I applied on my cheeks, and I'm just going to go in to the crease with this shade now. And then using a contour brush, this is from the Studio line, I'm just going to apply the same bronzer on my lower lash line. I'm going to use the silicone glitter applicator to apply the loose pigment. I'm going to use the shade Caffeinated, which is basically like a brownie bronze. That's what it looks like. And just to prevent any fallout onto my cheeks, I'm going to use the Shadow Shield. I used to have like about 6 or 7 of these. I've lost all of them, but I actually really love this product. That applied the pigment really, really well. I find this is looking a little bit dull, so I'm going to go in with Golden, which is a little bit brighter, and I'm just going to apply it over the same area. Okay, so I'm just going to line my eyes using the cream eyeliner. This is in black, and it comes with a little brush as well, which I'm going to use. Okay, I don't like the brush. Yeah, I can't use the brush that comes with it. So I'm just going to use this angled eyeliner brush. I'm going to use a Professional eye crease brush just to blend that out a little bit. I'm going to take some of the blush shade that I used at the start, and I'm just going to blend that out. Just the edge. Just just to soften that up a bit. Okay, I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I've got the e.l.f. lash curler. I've been using this for years and I think it's fantastic. I love the curve of it, fits my eye shape perfectly. Now, I don't have any e.l.f. mascaras anymore. I've tried quite a few of them and I just don't like any of them. I don't really have the best lashes, and the mascaras don't really do anything for my lashes. I do have their Flirty Lash collection. I've got like a half strip and a full strip. I'm actually going to use the half strips today. Comes with the glue, so I'm going to give this whole kit a go. I'm going to take a bit of the highlighter that I used on my cheeks and just pop that onto the inner corners. And then the same shade on my brow bone as well. And not to forget my eyebrows, I've got the eyebrow kit in dark, and you can see how loved this is. I think this is my second one actually, second or third one. Absolutely love this product. I tend to just use the brush that comes with it. Okay, then for lips, I'm going to use the lip lock pencil. I've really exfoliated my lips using this lip exfoliator by e.l.f. I keep saying by e.l.f. Everything's by e.l.f. here. But I've actually got backups of these. So I've got the lip exfoliator in mint, and I've got a backup of the lip lock pencil. I really think these products are worth it. The lip lock pencil absolutely helps in preventing the lipstick from bleeding. It holds it in place and it's brilliant. You're supposed to apply this outside your natural lip, which is what I'm going to do. And then go in with the lipstick. It's basically like a clear balm. And then I've got a couple of lip liners. I've got a mineral lip liner in brown. I've got one, the Feather Proof Moisturizing Lip Liner in Bitten. This is from the Professional range. And then I've got the duo with the brush on one side and the lip product on the other side. I think I'm going to go in with this pencil. It's the most neutral shade I have. It's going to line my lips with it. Did I say neutral? This is so not neutral. But it's fine. And then for lip products, I've actually decanted all my e.l.f. lipsticks into this little palette thing. And I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Bare Brown, which is one of their moisture-rich lipsticks. And it's a beautiful neutral shade. Absolutely love it. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm using an e.l.f. eyeliner brush actually to apply my lipstick with. The lip brush that they have is a little bit too flimsy, so you don't really get a definitive line. So this is the final look done, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.